didn't really bother me because I kind of knew I just wasn't gonna have any issues. It was more so like I was excited. I liked the idea of y'all getting to see us from what like we were described to. Like we were gonna sit, talk with the baddies, and kind of like pass the torch. Like you know what, y'all got this. Y'all don't need us anymore. Let it happen. You're almost at 1,000 followers on my TikTok or my podcast. Oh my goodness, go follow my TikTok or my podcast. My skincare routine. Actually, my skin has been going through it, so I'm back on spironolactone. I could recommend that for you. What's my opinion on Tasiki? I like her. I think she is super unproblematic, but you know, if you bring a problem, we gonna fix it. I love Fauna. Duh, we all know I'm a single mother, you dumb bitch. What's so sad about that? My life was more irritating when I had a baby daddy. Yes, spironolactone was the best, has been working the best. Oh, Miss SK used to fucking irritate the shit out of me, bitch. Put her hands on me. I live in Dallas. Well, I live a little bit outside of Dallas, just a teensy bit. Like, y'all are so delusional sitting here commenting single mother like it's a bad thing. My life was hectic when I had him around. Like, and I've had a great man in my son's life, and he still takes care of my son. So, you're not eating with that. What kind of socks do I work out? Tell Brooke we're proud of her for sharing her story. Yeah, Brooke is literally just so strong because I'll be on the floor like, how close are you with Lala? I'm very close with Lala. And the internet, y'all really starting to fucking annoy me. Like, how do I make you a mod? What does that do? Oh, that says unfollow. Mark, add moderator. Confirm. Okay, I just added you. Anyway, would I want a daughter? Yes. Thank you. I love my teeth too. Did I like Summer? Well, I didn't talk to her much. I just think she was drunk the whole time, so we didn't really get to like. Every time I seen her, she was just really drunk. How did you react when Lala told me she was pregnant? I didn't react any kind of way. Like, what people don't understand about grown folks and their business, and then I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. The things y'all are doing to her, or some of y'all are doing, is really fucking disheartening and disrespectful as shit. And y'all don't realize the things that y'all say on this internet is gonna carry on with y'all. It's karma is very real. And to bother a pregnant woman during her first pregnancy is fucking disgusting. I don't care about your think pieces. Let's say, oh, this is a bad idea and this doesn't work. Who the fuck is gonna help her? Not none of y'all. So your think pieces could really just go to fuck the hell with it. Like, do you think I care about being called a single mother? Because who's gonna help me? Not none of y'all. The last thing I will say is Satan was a hater. He was Jesus's biggest hater. Y'all are disgusting. Like, and there's special places with y'all. Like, y'all don't get to pick how people's lives go. Y'all shouldn't have a fucking opinion. Y'all not even old enough. It's not your fucking business. If you don't like it, unfollow and go somewhere else. There's so many other influencers. But I have never sit under somebody's page and typed a hate comment, because what does that get me? Like, do you feel better about yourself? Do y'all's parents know that you're saying this kind of stuff on the internet? I don't think so. And then y'all mad when people don't want to tell that they're pregnant or show their children. Y'all are fucking disgusting, honestly. Like, and y'all, she better than me, because I'd be telling y'all to suck my dick. Haven't experienced enough life to judge anybody. That's perfectly said. Like, better than me, because all that single mama, this. I don't give a damn. I sure am. And guess what I'm doing? We keep it moving. We get our cards dealt, and we keep it moving. Y'all are like, who the fuck are y'all? To think y'all have so much, like, Y'all need y'all ass whooped, honestly. Y'all gonna go into the real world, and when y'all kids are being disrespected and bullied and everything, you gonna have to look back and be like, oh, when I was young, I was on the internet talking shit all day about people. Now my kid is suffering because of my sins. Like, y'all really slow. Leave that girl alone. Like, nobody's gonna help her if they break up and she's a single mom. We are. People be nicer to me because I'm telling y'all, that shit rolls off my back. It's just like, and what? Exactly. Being a single mom is worse than being a bad dad. Go right to jail and judge him. Why y'all judging me? I'm doing my part. Ain't my fault he didn't stay to do his. That's the biggest thing. Like, they're both doing their part. Cinco showing up and is successful. Lala showing up and is successful. Oh well, which I don't think is appropriate time. People have spent years together, and guess what? It still fell apart. There is like, just mind y'all fucking business. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to have a baby, don't do it. But you don't need to comment on somebody's stuff and be nasty. Just don't do it. We do accept that we make bad choices because we keep going. When men stop and sulk and go do dumb shit and crash out, we accept it and we keep going. What do y'all want us to do? Sit on the fucking floor and cry? If I sit on this floor and cry right now about being a single mom, nothing gets done. Don't be stupid. Think harder than that. But once again, y'all have not experienced enough life to have an opinion. We don't get a minute to stop. All we have to do is accept and keep going. Like, shut up. It's just like, y'all not gonna come in with a safety net and clean up the mess I made? Please, leave that girl alone. And y'all lucky it's not me, because I would be reading y'all for filth every day. Y'all don't talk about women can't accept. We do. That's why we keep going. That's why my mama got up every day and kept going. That is acceptance. Laying down and giving up is not, that's the complete opposite. That's what it looks like when we don't accept something. Y'all are delusional. You need to really take your time to grow up. And I feel bad for y'all kids because they gonna have a rough time. And once again, like, y'all can't ruin my day. 7 knows everything she's done and she keep pushing. They're so jealous of her. I would literally be telling y'all to suck my dick every day if y'all sit and comment on the way y'all comment on her page. I don't pay people no mind when they comment that shit about me. People talk about me every day. Who the fuck cares? What brand of socks did I work out in? I don't know. I just be buying socks. I don't really have like workout socks. How am I liking Dallas? I like Dallas. I'm vibing. But I also have family here, so it's like being back with my family. I've been in and out of Dallas since I was a kid. So this has already been like a normal place for me. Why'd I let a man put a baby in me? Because I wanted a baby. It's not rocket science. I wanted a baby. Would I move back to my hometown? No. My hometown's so bleh. Everybody's there so bleh. Like, did I love my baby father? Yeah, at one point I did. But it gets hard to love people who are just very disrespectful. Thank you. I love that. Everybody's reacting good to this episode. What did you say? Did I like the DMV? I like that I'm from the DMV. I think it makes me have a lot of character. I just think people in the DMV are sometimes so bored because it's so small and they don't realize the world is much bigger than those few people that are in the mix. Like, so when people from the DMV talk shit about me, I'm like, you do know the actual world is not seeing this. Like, y'all are a small little speck on such a big planet. But I feel like a lot of people just get stuck there and they don't realize how big the world is. Like these little tiny problems on such a big scale of the world. I already just talked about them attacking Lala's pregnancy. I ain't gonna keep talking about it. But what I did say that I'll repeat is that they kids, all them people being mean to her, y'all kids are gonna suffer for this. It's gonna be real sad, and I want y'all to come back to this moment and think like, yeah, I was bullying a pregnant person on the internet, and now my daughter's pregnancy fucking sucks. So keep that in mind. High school was cool. A lot of drama, a lot of fighting. It just was. People didn't really like me, believe it or not, because I'm like, I think my careless personality is just bothers people, but I can't help it. I don't care. What do you want me to do? I'm a Virgo. Thank you. I'm glad. If y'all haven't watched the podcast episode, y'all should go watch it. It's really good. I don't really have a dream collab on a podcast. The only thing I can say is that I definitely want intelligent people on there. As long as you can talk and hold a conversation, then that works. But I don't have like, oh my God, this is a dream collab. I definitely don't want anybody airheaded on there. Six knows I was on Bad Girls Club and he's watched it before. I'm very candid about like who I am to Six as much as I can be. Six knows who his mama is. Do a collab with Duke. Yeah, I would love to have Duke on the podcast. Oh my God, please don't start with the 6'7". Six will not stop saying that. The six want siblings? Yeah, Six does want siblings. Duke and I, guys, have never met each other. We've never seen each other in person. Like, that's why it makes it so funny. I know that y'all really can't tell that I be playing a lot, but Brooke was there the whole time on Baddies. She was literally behind the camera. I was not walking in there without her there. I had Brooke there the entire time. Yeah, I don't know Duke. I haven't met Duke in person. So, don't know to tell y'all. Two attractive people can call each other attractive and then not be a thing, you know? Do you feel like you ever met someone who aligned with the way you think? Sometimes I thought so, and then I've been wrong a few times. Like, what, men or friends? Because, like, my friends do align with the way I think. Like, most of them. I've been so lucky. Like, whatever I have with my friends, we've gotten really lucky. But, men, though? What are we talking about? Yeah, me and DDG are fine now that he got y'all together. Because y'all be trying. Well, his supporters. Thank you. Just in general, yeah, like the friend group that I have, I feel like we all, have at least the same character and moral compass. As far as meeting a man, no, I still haven't met a man I thought I have with like the same moral compass and character, things, but no. Does Tommy get a bad edit? I don't know. Have you ever had a bad fallout with a friend as an adult? No, not as an adult. More tattoos? Yeah. I think I want to try to redo my palms. I just don't know how to keep it on. How's Taylor doing? Great. Taylor just left. Brooke and Taylor were here for New Year's. What do you consider as an adult? I'm an adult. I'm 31. Yeah, I had this stain on my palms is a tattoo that went away. Skincare routine, girl. My skin was just breaking out. I'm back on spironolactone. Dream holiday destination, Australia. We should have got a New Year's post. I'd be having too much fun on New Year's. It'd be hard. I'm going to the auditions. Any advice? Good luck. Are you sure? Is six still being raised Muslim? No, because I'm not Muslim. That wasn't my job to do. I'm thinking about going to Australia for my birthday this year. It's going to be a long trip. What's your intake on marriage? I want to get married. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. When done properly. When not done properly, I don't know what to tell you. I will get a divorce, so that's why I'm taking my time. Because I will definitely be like, I'm leaving. And I'm never coming back. Where's this set from? Garage. It's like a workout set, but I also have the sweatpants too. Do I like Summer? Guys, I did not get to talk to Summer at all. Like, I don't know. There was no conversation had. How do you become so laid back? I've always been laid back, to be fair. My anger issues come with people bothering me and like irritating me. But I've always been like a super laid back person. And I am a bit chaotic. Like, during my days, I play a lot. Like, I'm very childlike, but used to work at Garage. Yeah, I was walking past it one day because I live kind of like outside of Dallas in a very country town. And I was like, what is this? The set is really cute. So I bought it. But I don't think I ever paid attention to it any other time. Yeah, I'm like just naturally a laid back person. Yeah, I'm not like, even when I was in high school and the girls were so dramatic, like wanting to argue on the internet every day and make a big deal. It's like, do you want to fight? I'm not like Regarding your podcast, how do you feel about schools doing daddy days? Well, I was honest with the teachers and like everybody in Six's school just because like he's going to therapy through the school. So I mean, like, I'm not ashamed of my situation. I think sometimes when people are too ashamed of their situations, they can't do the work to get the help or make the change. Like, if you're so ashamed about how your situation is that you can't like start doing what you need to do to fix it, it doesn't help anybody, you know? So me being ashamed or not being honest about what's going on is only hurting me and Six. But if I'm honest about it and, you know, I can get recommendations for people, like maybe we should put him in some therapy. Maybe we should, you know, it's just like shame is just a setback. I can do nothing about the fact that this is how my life went. And the only thing I can do is fix it. So, yeah, I was just honest about his, you know, school. I was honest with his school about what's going on. And I was just like, you know what? I would like him to see a therapist through the school. Let's do it. They all agreed. They're also patient with Six. So, yeah, if you're so ashamed about your situation, I play hockey with your brother CJ. Your pops was my coach. Oh. Yeah, don't ever let the way your life went like hinder you from making it better. I love the podcast. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do I want more kids? Absolutely. Are there other black kids in his school? Maybe like 5 or 6. What's the best advice postpartum? Girl, I was a mess postpartum. Hopefully you've been having a better time than me. A hot ass mess, honestly. I remember you saying you never wanted to get married. I think I just had like bad examples of it, honestly. And then I got older and you realize like when you get older and you have more information, I think you hold your parents, you take the mistakes your parents did a whole lot less personal. How do I feel about dating as a parent? So I six did have one guy that he was like really, really around and really close with. And I think next time I'll definitely be a little more patient about introducing him to somebody. But to be honest, like even though we're not together anymore, he still, since closed for 6 period, like he still shows up. Do I want him around anymore? No, not really, because it's like the in and out thing is too much. But I do appreciate him still, doing his part because he doesn't have to. My pregnancy was easy for me, like health wise. Besides my son's dad cheating on me all the time, that was really the only problem. I wouldn't know. Why didn't that work out? I think he was really young, and even when they're not young, I don't think I can blame it on him just being young. I feel like a lot of people don't know themselves and they just be out here trying on personalities like their underwear. And I'm a person who's very secure in who I am. And so I don't really have time for that. Like all that auditioning to figure out who you are. And today you want to be like Future. Tomorrow you want to be like yourself. Like, spare me. So I think some people want to look cool more than they want to have a solid foundation, and by all means do that, but I don't gotta stick around for it. So, sound like a Libra. Oh damn, he was a Libra. It's actually funny as fuck. Thank you, I appreciate that. I look like Cassie. Thank you, that's such a compliment. She's gorgeous. How do I feel about the women who came to me as a woman? Some of them I appreciated, but then some of them I realized they were doing it just to be evil. And I'm just like, this was no secret. Like, y'all are coming to me because y'all are mad you didn't get what you want. And now you wanna come and snitch. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? He's got a 2-month-old. Because I'm doing emails and on live at the same time. So he's got it. The Libra is not my baby daddy. They were asking, did I introduce Six to somebody else? And I was telling them, yes. Chance when he get out. Maybe I'll be married with kids by then. No, it's just not. Absolutely not. I'm 5'6". I don't really judge people by their signs. I just described the personality, and somebody said he was a Libra, and they were right. Everybody always says they think I'm taller. You're the first person who said I think I'm shorter. What, my baby daddy? I mean, I feel like by the time y'all did look good together. Ooh. By the time my son's dad gets out, we won't have to speak. Like, my son is gonna be an adult, and so that'll be their problem, their decision. I don't gotta talk to him no more. Our son is gonna be a grown man. So there would be no reason for us to ever speak again. It's the youngest age I would ever date. I'm so tired of this shit. I don't know. Go Google why he went to jail. I have no idea. Communication is very limited. Like I said, if it's not about Six, we don't need to talk about anything. And then by the time he's done where he is, my son is going to be 20, 21. So I just don't have to speak to him. Thank you. I just got them thinned out. I was like, you know what? Something's not right about my face. Let me try something. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. What is my ethnicity? My dad is white and my mom's black. And there is, my grandmother's Cherokee, but like I don't like going through all of that because I feel like I just look black anyway. What do you see, Giddy? Is that my fireplace? Yeah. What do I think my red flags are? When I get mad, I just have a hard time keeping my hands to myself, but I've been working on it. Come back to Ohio, girl. You're never going to see me there again. Sorry. What makes me strong as a person? I don't know. I just don't take things too personally, like until it gets to a point where I feel like you're actually attacking me. Shit happens, and the one thing I will say is that like over the years I realized like we have way more control over 777. We have way more control over our lives than we make it seem. And so if I'm just not liking how things are going, I can just rearrange the pieces. Like, why would I choose to stay in a situation that's not helping me? Why would I keep friends that are not aligning with what I believe in? Like, there's so many little, chess moves you can make to try to make life as easy as possible. Do you think I could ever be friends? No, I don't want to be friends with him. I don't really respect how he thinks as a person. And so there's no hate, but it's just like, what's the point? Our son is going to be a grown man. I just don't see the point. Maybe if our kid was little. What's the hardest thing about raising six alone and keeping his innocence? In my case, I think his innocence would have been taken way faster if he was around. So y'all can't ask me. Y'all have to ask a mom who has like, a good, I think he's very protected. I think the hardest thing about raising six alone is that no matter how I feel or what knowledge I have, he's still going to feel like he's missing out on something. And I can't help him with that. I can only just, what would life be like? Miserable. He tried to make my life miserable. When I tried to move on and date, miserable. Calling people, threatening people, like it was miserable. So you can't ask me like how, I can't give y'all advice on like genuine advice because my situation is different. I think everything is just so much easier now, honestly. Do I think everything I went through make it harder to trust girls 6 to 8? No. I think, when 6 starts dating, I can just only raise him to have discernment, and be able to see people. Will we still be together? We weren't together, y'all. I didn't feel the need to move around in public weirdly. I'm very private. Like, I know it probably looks like I'm not dating, but I've been dating. Like, I've been dating before he left. I'm still dating. Like, I'm just a private person. I don't feel where he felt the need to broadcast everything he was doing for attention. I'm just like, what's the point, Especially if it doesn't work out. It's like, I get to, have some privacy in this situation. That's great. So it's not like I was never dating. I was always dating. I move in private. How do you navigate how your son is going to view his father? The only thing I can do is be honest, and that's his father's problem. Like, you should have thought about that. I tell everybody, like, you have to, like, the way you show up is going to, like, they'll forget about everything else you did, what you did for them, they're never going to forget how you made them feel. So, like, your character is all you have. If you wanted to be looked at or perceived a different way, you should have showed up differently. Am I perfect? No, I make mistakes just like everybody else. And sometimes my character doesn't come across to people how I mean it, but it's back to what I said, like, your perspective isn't my problem. I am content with knowing, like, I've never done anything to intentionally hurt anybody. And so I sleep peacefully at night. Yeah, I'm very disappointed, but it's not my burden to carry. I did my part. And that's why I'm like I don't believe in get back and cheating. Like, I fully do my part and I show up exactly how I want. So when it's over, I have no regrets. It's just like I sleep so good at night. You can live with all the regrets. You can carry that, but I don't have to carry that. Yeah, Six's dad family gets him for like 2 weeks out of the summer. Like, I'm really close with his family. We talk all the time. Like, how long have I been single now? A little minute, actually. I had like a situation, but I've been single. But yeah, me and the family are great. I've never dated a different ethnicity. Think about it. I mean, I guess. How do you deal with situations you thought were over but still hurt when you think about them? I let them hurt on the days they hurt. Like, it happens to the best of us. Yeah, he was super nonchalant, and as soon as I tried to move on, it was like, I'm like, bro, let me go. Thank you. I feel really refreshed. Yeah, because growth is hard. And that's why I was telling them, like, y'all sit here on the internet and y'all judge people. And it's because you haven't lived enough life. Like, even with my parents, I judged them really hard as a kid. But the older I get, I'm like, damn, life's kind of hard. And there's certain decisions that I've made that I never thought I would make. Like, so it's just like, yeah. Today I did a core day. If you go on my Snapchat, you see everything. Do you regret doing baddies or BGC? No, I don't regret doing any of it. I didn't do, but also, like I said, I didn't do anything to embarrass myself. Even when I was fighting, I wasn't bullying anybody. It just was like, y'all doing too much. So it's hard to ignore resentment. Not for me. I'm very just like, because you don't realize, like, carrying guilt, carrying resentment, like, it doesn't do anything for them. Like, they go on with their life. It only hinders you. Once you realize, like, a lot of that is just a hindrance to yourself, then you want to get better. Because it's like, my my dad wake up and go on his life every day. He don't care that, I dislike him for a lot of the ways he showed up. I mean, I am like, forgiveness is for me, not like, oh, I need to forgive you. I just forgive myself for putting myself in that situation or around you. Because there's some things only God can forgive. But like, I'll just say, you know what, Seven, you can forgive yourself. Because sometimes it's not about people, right? It's more so, we don't realize, like, we're more so disappointed in ourselves that we weren't sharp enough to see certain things come in. My relationship with my dad now that we're older is great because I dropped, not great, but like, when we're fine. Like, we talk, we don't talk often, but we do speak. When we're around each other, we're perfectly fine. I hold no ill anything because it's just like, that only hinders me. It doesn't. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Like, because some people never even say I'm sorry. So if you're always only waiting for a sorry to forgive somebody, then you might be disappointed. My pop's doing 30 years in the feds. Damn. Sorry about that. Forgiveness is freedom, honey, and it's not for nobody else, because there's some people who like I said, I forgive myself for putting myself in certain situations. But some people who I'm never going to fucking talk to you again in life. Do you think life would be like for Six if his dad never went to jail? I'm not even going to comment on that, but I think he has a great life. I think everything is just, he has a great life. He's going to be a great adult. He's a great kid, and he's going to be a great adult. His teachers tell me all the time, like, you have the sweetest little boy. He's so well-mannered. Like, I'm raising a good kid. We already talked about Duke, guys. Duke is attractive. We all know Duke is fine shit, but I've never even met Duke. Like, this is dragging it. I'm never going to call nobody else fine again. My skincare, I'm back on spironolactone because I just had another breakout. You can see there's one right here. He's very well-grounded. Thank you. Would you collab with the Ortiz twins? Yeah, I would. Watch Southpaw. It's a boxing movie. Thank you. I'm getting on Accutane. Second time, I thought that shit worked once. You gotta go through all that twice. No. Y'all know the little boy Ethan, or is it Eli to be like, no. No. I didn't know there was a cream for spironolactone. I'm on the pill. Yeah, there's this is a workout set, so I have on shorts, and I have matching sweatpants for it. That's what spironolactone is for, hormonal acne. That's why I'm on it. You have to do multiple rounds. I'm not getting on Accutane. I don't care. Somebody said it makes your lips so dry they be cracking. No. Advice for letting go of my baby daddy. I'm struggling. Girls, there's so many beautiful men out here. Just think about that. Like, I'm not about to keep looking at your stupid ass. It's some fine shit. Life goes on. The world is so big. Like, and really it's probably just about traveling. Maybe because I travel a lot that I have like this appreciation of the world, because I'm like, this small ass problem. I don't have no side effects from spironolactone. I don't think there is any. It's way more fish in the sea. Yeah, I used to watch Euphoria because I used to act just like Rue in high school. Yeah, there's no side effects on spironolactone. Oh, for the first week, you are really sleepy, like discombobulated sleepy. But after the first week, you're fine. Yeah, I used to act just like her in high school. It was really bad. A little less hectic, but like in that realm. My sister's always like, girl, this is like watching you. I'm like, oopsie. But I just got back from the gym, y'all, and I ate, so now I'm about to shower. It was nice talking to you guys. I'll be back one of these days. I love living in Texas. I'm having the time of my life. Make so many friends. Make so many friends.